Note this was said about 2 hours and 10 minutes into the meeting.
I'm not hearing any, if I'm instructed to add $4 million to the budget or $3.2 million, what revenue is going to cover that? I can't put that in the budget because you'd be passing a budget that's negative and the county would throw it back at me. So there has to be a dedicated revenue source, and we haven't come up with that yet tonight.
Yet, we see that at 1 hour and 18 minutes, he had said this.
And then what about the Montgomery County TIF? How much money do we have there? Approximately.
I have not looked at that balance recently, so well, hold on a minute. Let me give you what my estimate was for the end of 23, since we talked about that with the general fund. And my estimate at the end of 23, that fund will have just shy of $5.8 million.
Okay, and even before that, we had this discussion.
Jim, with the projected budget that you have currently, what's the general fund estimate at the end of 2023? Roughly. I know we're talking budget, but if you get in the ballpark, I'm fine with that.
All right, I do have that number. My estimate would be that the general fund would have a carryover balance at the end of 2023 of $13,375,008. So a little over 13
Well, that's
million.
exact, but yeah. So 13.3, almost 13.4. Okay.
Okay, and the important part about this is at the end of the meeting, they decided that they were going to use the general fund, and Montgomery wasn't going to reject that budget because they had it in the general fund. And then if you look at how they actually funded it, they used both Montgomery County, TIF, and the general fund.